I'm here at the NEC with Justin Humphreys, Vice President Sales of Airstream, and he's going to tell us a little bit about the Airstream van with our very own VIP tour.
Well, good afternoon. My name is Justin Humphreys. I'm from Airstream, Vice President of Sales, based in Ohio where these are built. I wanted to cover a few things about the Airstream difference today, and I'm going to focus a little bit on the shell, obviously the most distinctive part of an Airstream. The most noticeable thing are these rivets. A lot of people ask, hey, what's so significant about the rivets? Well, if you look at an airplane is built largely by rivets. And each one of these rivets takes 2 people to install each one. On this Caravan, there's about 3,000 rivets. So it's a big labor of love. When you look at an Airstream, you kind of think Morgan car or Rolls-Royce car, handcrafted. I think British people really come to respect that because of the major brands you have in your country. Airstream's the same way. Look at this door and the hinges on this door. Where most Caravans will have a plastic hinge, this is a cast aluminum hinge with a hand riveted door. This door alone takes 8 hours to build. On average, a white Caravan box will take anywhere from 40 to 50 hours to build. An Airstream takes 350 to 400 hours just to build one. This is really a labor of love. So let's talk about this door a little bit, just because it's one of the key features as you walk in. If you look at this screen door, there's actually 16 welds on a screen door. Here's a weld, 4 on each side, and then 2 on each front and back. A total of 16 welds. I would encourage anybody to go out and find any Caravan in the world that has a single weld on a screen door. But what I really like to point out is how sturdy this door is. It's built into the frame, which you'll see some welds up here too. So this is all built in-house at Airstream. Listen to this. This is a bank bolt. Just very solid. So Airstream is really known for its shell.
Let's hear that one more time.
Yes. So the Airstream shell is very solid, like a bank vault. You can really hear the difference when you slam the door. Also notice one of the things at Airstream we do are windows. We actually make these windows in-house. This is a hand-riveted aluminum extruded window. We actually weld the seams together and then we sand it down so you can't see them. It's beautiful on the outside, but it's also beautiful on the inside. When you get to where you want to go, holiday park that you want to spend some time at, it's really going to open up the interior of the trailer. This is really a key feature of Airstream and something that we point out quite a bit. While we're back here, just real quick, look at these taillights. How many taillights do you see on a Caravan that are cast aluminum? This is going to outlast me for sure. Cast aluminum bumpers, built with only the highest grade aluminum. So really a solid shell. Got aluminum skin, aluminum ribbing, and aluminum skin on the interior. So there's no wood, no plastic. It's nothing but metal up on the top part of the shell. Why is this important? It's because it's going to last a long time. I have an all-original 1953. Airstream estimates that 70% of all Airstreams are still on the road today. And it's because of this type of construction. It's going to cost a little more up front, but it's going to have better resale value on the backside. One other thing to consider on the shell, we build the shell first, and then everything fits through the door. There's 2 advantages to that. Number one, you get the strength of the shell. It's kind of semi-monocoque design. The shell kind of holds its own, its structure is in the shell itself. The second thing is, when we build these, we actually do a 25-minute water check before we install any furniture on the inside. So we make sure it's sealed tight, and then we start to install the furniture on the inside. Why don't we take a look in there and I'll show you a few things on the inside. So right away on the inside, you'll notice that on the interior, we bring the exterior inside, which is the aluminum. It does a couple things. Some Caravans will line it with vinyl, or they'll have a panel with particle board that over time deteriorates. If there's any water behind it, it could separate. This is aluminum. What you see here is going to be like this 50 years from now. So that's one benefit, is longevity. Costs more. Costs a lot more than the paneling they use in your average Caravan. But the other thing that's nice is look how roomy it is. It's reflective. It seems a lot bigger than it really is because of the curvature. So even though we're a smaller, rounded Caravan, it really gives this huge visibility inside. Notice too these wonderful panoramic windows. So just kind of envision yourself, imagine yourself. You parked your Airstream at the site. You got this beautiful view. you want to enjoy some coffee in the morning or some tea, and you're looking at exactly what you wanted to look at, which is something other than your hometown. You want to be out in the parks and experiencing nature. So this is really kind of something that no one else does in the world in terms of panoramic windows, and we do it both on both sides of the unit, so in your bedroom as well, so you can enjoy the outside. At Airstream, we make all of these windows in-house. We also make all these cabinets in-house. Everything is produced by Airstream. But the only thing we buy are appliances, air conditioners, refrigerators. We make the furniture. One thing that is a little different on the Airstreams in the UK is Swift upfits with the soft goods. They've really given a high-end, comfortable bed. Ultimately, you want to be comfortable when you sleep. And they're also outfitting the curtains and the cushions. These cushions, they've got a lot of detail in them that really form nicely, and they feel great. All Airstreams are outfitted with all-day heating systems, something very familiar in the UK market, and really keeps you nice and warm in the cooler weather. So that's the Airstream, and if you'll notice, we're at a show. I'm not sure how much feedback you're getting on the camera, but one nice thing about that bank vault is it's very quiet when you shut the door. Let me see if we can get the difference here. Whisper quiet.
That's really quiet.
Yes, it's so when you're camping and you want to get some rest, you've got the benefit of all the views, but not the noise outside. So if you haven't checked out an Airstream yet, make sure you get on Airstream's website and find your closest dealer, and we would love to share with you this great product. So
Justin Humphreys, thank you very much.
thank you.
Cheers.